This is a city in mourning. Dozens of victims of Friday's deadly mosque bombings in Tripoli were laid to rest. But the tempers sparked by their deaths have not been contained. Lebanese politicians have been calling for restraint. Very few are listening. Gunmen brandish their weapons. It is a show of force. These men belong to Lebanon's Salafist movement, and Tripoli is their stronghold. The mosques that were targeted are frequented by their supporters, who have been backing the opposition in neighboring Syria.
We have a message to those responsible for these attacks. If you think that this will silence us, it won't. This won't scare us. We will keep supporting the Syrian rebels and stand by our brothers.
The bombings were clearly intended to cause maximum casualties. There is unprecedented security in this volatile city. The Lebanese army has beefed up its presence, trying to keep this country together. But the Lebanese army is not the only force on the ground. Gunmen are roaming the streets. They're setting up checkpoints, searching cars, asking people for their identification papers. They say what they're looking for are their enemies. This is a city on the edge. There has been no claim of responsibility for the bombings, but people here have already given their verdict. They are blaming the Syrian government and its ally in Lebanon, the Shia armed group Hezbollah. A leading Sunni Salafist cleric went as far as to accuse the Lebanese state of working against the Sunnis.
The Lebanese state, unfortunately, is arresting our men, and they are collaborating with Hezbollah. We demand Hezbollah stops fighting in Syria alongside the regime. We call on our men to exercise restraint, and we will decide how to protect ourselves.
Another commander of the Salafist movement was less diplomatic. He threatened Hezbollah with retaliation.
They began fight our Sunni, and our Sunni will return and see as well. They will know, and the few coming days they will know.
Statements like these may be driven by anger, but there is no doubt hatred is growing in a deeply divided country. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Tripoli.